Okay, Paris, Tennessee. How's it going? That's good. Well, we can do better. How's you guys doing today? All right, we are at the end of this 2018 Mossy Oak Fishing Bassmaster High School Series. This is the National Championship final day. We have gone from over 1,200 different teams down to 337. That's just within our opens. We have had thousands of teams compete at the state level, sanctioned team level, all over the country and really all over the world. We had a team from Zimbabwe come all the way over to fish in this championship. I say that all to say this. We are down to the final 12, the top 12 in the world, fishing for this trophy, the national championship, on this final day of this competition. And it is going to come down to it, and it's going to be very tight and very intense. The fishing is over, and now we're about to make it official. We want to thank several folks for making this all possible, and that starts with our national sponsors. And our title, Mossy Oak Fishing, new this year to this series, and they have been an awesome partner. If you were there the past 2 days up at Paris Landing, Tennessee, they brought all kind of goodies for you guys to get, and it was just awesome. Hope everybody in the crowd got some nice things from Mossy Oak Fishing, because they had some pretty cool things, and we appreciate their commitment to this sport and to this series. Our presenting sponsor, Dick's Sporting Goods. We gave away several Dick's Sporting Goods gift cards just the other night at our pre-tournament meeting at Bethel University, and I think it was over $300 in just Dick's Sporting Goods gift cards that some of these teams walked away with. Our platinum vehicle sponsor, Toyota. It's always special this final day of this weigh-in. We have a drive-through weigh-in, and each team is going to be pulled through the line with one of the Bass Toyota vehicles or a personal Toyota vehicle should they have one. So that's going to be a neat thing for this final day weigh-in. Then we want to thank our friends at Yamaha Fishing. As you can see, we've kind of got it bookend right here with the Yamaha Toyota, and then their activation trailer on the other side. And Connor and Langley around, we thank those guys for all that they have done. And then on our premier level, Skeeter, Triton, Power Pole, Nitro, Minn Kota, Mercury, Humminbird, Hook, Berkeley, and Abu Garcia. Abu Garcia donating 2 Revo reels to the Big Bass for this tournament, which right now was a monster fish, a 9-pound, 6-ounce fish from yesterday that was caught, and we'll see if that gets broken, but that will be hard to break, I'm sure. That's just a big, big bass, so could be worth 2 new Revos right there. On the supporting level, Carhartt, the title of our college series, we thank them, Lawrence, and Phoenix Boats. All right, then we want to go to our local level. Several folks, this really is a 3-way partnership, and with this high school championship, we have to give a huge shout-out to Henry County Tourism, Mr. David Hamilton. He's way back over there. I'm pointing him out. He has been a key to linking everybody, Paris Landing State Park, all the police departments, blocking off this whole area right here, so just been awesome. And he was so nice to even hook us up with some barbecue sandwiches earlier today, too. But awesome. We're locked for 2 more years, and we certainly appreciate their commitment to this tournament. But then I also want to recognize Bethel University, a host. They hosted our pre-tournament meeting on Monday night, fed all of these anglers, including our juniors, which was a 54-boat field in the junior championship, too. So right at 400 teams, 1,200 anglers. 1,200 anglers when you count boat captains, too, that they fed. But another cool thing, first place is going to be offered $56,000 in scholarships to attend Bethel University, and second place is going to be offered $40,000 to attend Bethel University and join that fishing team. I want to single out Coach Gary Mason, the head coach of the Bethel University Wildcats, and we thank them for all of their hard work and commitment to this sport. And lastly, I want to recognize Carroll County, where Bethel University is. They were our host of our junior championship. Brad Hurley, the president of the Chamber of Commerce, and Dale Kelly, who is the athletic director and the mayor of Huntington, Tennessee. We had an amazing junior championship where the team walked away with a 1-ounce victory from Illinois, and it was a very intense weigh-in, and it could come down to that in this one too. So just a huge thanks to all of them. And lastly, I want to thank all of our volunteers. We have a lot of logistics rolling through today. David Lowry, he's right over there, Tennessee Youth Director, been coordinating all of our volunteers this week, and we thank him. We have also the Babcocks from Virginia, the Youth Director in Virginia, and they have been working very hard. We have had to packed this stage up 3 different times and moving around. Has been really all over this part of Tennessee these past few days. So we thank them for all their hard work. And then I just want to recognize all the police departments, fire departments, city workers, anybody who has made this happen. There are just too many people to mention, but a ton of local authorities who have made all of this happen. So thank you for all that. So with all that said, I know that's a ton of people we had to thank, but we really could not do this event without all those fine folks. So let's give them all a huge round of applause. Let's go through some standings. Coming into today, first place from Georgia, Pickens High School, Spencer Childers and Owen Moss with 34 pounds and 14 ounces. Second place, Natchitoches Central High School, 32-13, just a couple of pounds back. That's Wes Rollo and Hunter Owens. Third place, Briarwood Christian School, Grayson Morris and Tucker Smith with 31-9. Fourth place, Carnes Bass Fishing Team, Josh Lee and Mason Size, 29-1. And we'll stop it at the fifth place team, the Headland Bass Team of Gracie Herbold and Aaron Cherry with 28-10. We do have the top 12 that have advanced in this final day. We're going to bring them in. They can weigh up to 5 fish per day, so they can bring up to 5 fish more. If they take over the lead, they're going to sit in these hot seats right here. And they are a little toasty today, I can tell you that. But it is going to be an awesome thing. But we can't start any tournament takeoff or any weigh-in without honoring this great nation that we live in. Singing our anthem once again today is the director of the Bass Nation, Mr. John Stewart.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Now that is how you get this weigh-in started. So this is a fun day. This is going to wrap up our championships within our youth platforms, college and high school. We have and junior. We have one more thing to get done with the college series. We have to qualify that angler to the classic, but today is all about the high school series. And if it's anything like the junior championship, things are going to get very intense rolling into this final day weigh-in.
Very tight, very intense, very emotional day. Those of you that, if you were here day one, I don't think I had on sunglasses. I wear them purposely on day two because we have a lot of high school seniors that may be their last tournament, and they start talking about that, and then I get over here and I get all emotional. I start tearing up because we've seen them, and then that gets you tearing, and we're just blubbering fools up here. But this is even worse because it's the final day. It happened at the college event. Kids get up here, and some are going to be disappointed. I hope they're not too disappointed. They made it to the final day, but we hope they had a good time. And getting back to your question about it being tight and exciting, I mean, if you've looked at Bass Track, and Bass Track's not always right. You know, we were off a little bit on the juniors, and it can be very, very exciting.
Yes, it can, and it's a rewarding day to give away some of these trophies. But we're going to also be awarding. We talked about the Bethel offer, but we're also going to be awarding over $22,000, excuse me, in scholarships for higher education, no matter where they go to school. So these are hard cash dollars that they will be taking with them to go towards their school. And every team coming through this line will be taking home some sort of scholarship by making it to this top 12.
That's right, and like you said, they can use it anywhere. I'm sure Gary's hoping that they combine that and put it with his scholarship and come to Bethel, but it's cash dollars, and they can use it for higher education. I want to state that it's higher education, not necessarily. We consider trade schools and all of that higher education. So if your son or daughter is going to something like that and not going to go the 2 or 4 year school route, those scholarship dollars are good. So, and we're proud to give that away, and we hope that can get larger and larger every year.
Yes, we do. I'm going to have you check the scales one last time. I'll go through how this weigh-in is going to work one more time. We're going to pull them through, and they're in an order. I won't say they're in a specific order, but we do have them in a order that they're going to come through, and they'll pull through, they'll stop, they'll get out right here and walk up on the stage. We'll weigh their fish. We'll hold up their fish. If they take the lead, they're going in the hot seat. So if they sit in that hot seat, that is a good thing, as long as they can make it till the end right there. But they really are all champions making it to this final day, the top 12 on this final day of this Mossy Oak Bassmaster High School National Championship. John's going to give me a thumbs up, I hope, in a second that the scales are ready. They are, but we got to make sure you guys are ready. And the best way to do that is give you free stuff. If you look down right here, I have a nice assortment of Yamaha hats. We're recording for ESPNU. If you notice, we got a camera guy right here. Got a camera guy right here. And here comes our other camera guy, Mr. Eric Kafka, our celebrity of the week. No, I don't know about that. But they're going to be recording you because we're recording for ESPNU, and the best way to get on that broadcast is to go absolutely crazy, and we're going to bribe you with some Yamaha hats. So, John, I'm going to have you reach down and grab those hats, and then Paris, Tennessee, I'm going to give you a 3 count, and that's your chance to go crazy and get on TV and maybe get a Yamaha hat. You guys ready? All right, on 3, let's go crazy, and we got to go crazy for about 30 seconds. Well, I didn't get to 3 yet. 1, 2, 3. Let's go crazy! Come on, Paris, Tennessee. Keep it going. We got to keep going longer than that. All right, one more push on 3. 1, 2, 3. I have some more over here. How about way back there? One more group back there. Uh-oh, that's like they didn't break up. All right, last try. Who wants some? John's got them. Right over there. The crazier you go, the bigger chance you got. One more try. 1, 2, 3. It's always nice when we have free stuff. All right, now I think your blood's pumping. And if they're your team coming through the line, I need you getting really loud for them. I might have to have John catch his breath before we put him to work. Y'all set?
Good, I'm good.
All right. Paris, Tennessee, let's get this weigh-in started. They came into this day in 12th place. They are the only duo lady angler team to make it to this top 12 in this final day of this cut. So here they come down the line. They are from Abbeville High School in South Carolina. It's Dalen Whaley and Molly Buford. Coming through in a nice Nitro Z20 rig. 2-day total of 23 pounds and 6 ounces is what they have brought to the scales. So we have them stop right there. Bring that Abu Garcia or Berkeley bag to the stage, ladies. Let's hear for them as they climb down out of there and they come up to the stage. Come on up, girls. All right. 2 fish in your bag. Get a weight on them. 4 pounds and 6 ounces, jumps you up to 6th place, ladies. We'll let you hold them up right here. And there you go. Let's hear it for these lady anglers. A 3-day total of 27 pounds, 12 ounces. Good enough for 6th place. Good job. Let's step over here. Just making it to this day, Molly, is a feat in and of itself. You're here. First time we've had 2 female anglers make it to this. So, I mean, that's a big deal in and of itself right there.
Yes, it is. It's a great pleasure to be here, and I'm glad that we got to fish it.
Let's talk about some fishing, Dalen. How'd you guys catch these fish, 27-12 worth, this week to get you here?
Well, we called them shallow because, you know, we like to fish shallow, so that's what we have confidence in. And so we came back and we caught them in 2 ditches all week, and then today they just kind of ran out. So we caught those 2, and yep.
So did you try some other ditches, and they just weren't as good as the 2 you had this week?
Right. They just wasn't as good, but we overdid our pleasure today, so we just couldn't find them.
What about key lures in those ditches?
Just flipping, any kind of little Berkeley bait, and the chopper from Berkeley, too.
Nice. Okay, so 2 new lures, I hear, that were debuted at ICAST of Berkeley, so that's awesome. Okay, let's get some thank yous in, Molly. A lot of folks are the reason you're here. Who do you want to say hi or thanks to?
I would like to thank my boat captain for sure, and then my family, and thank you to Bass for putting on a great tournament.
Dalen?
Yep, basically, thank God for letting us be here, and thank family and friends for coming out and the crowd, and thank y'all for putting on this awesome event, and thank Bone Fins for making us these awesome jerseys.
And I meant to ask, Molly, you're in school?
I just graduated.
All right, congratulations, Dalen.
Yep, I got 1 more year.
1 more year for you. All right, Molly, what's next for you?
I'm actually going to cut hair and run my boutique in Abbeville. So, yep.
All right, ladies. Well, thank you very much. You are in 6th place right now. Let's hear it for them. And we'll see where you end up. Good job. Awesome stuff right there. Okay. Coming into the day, they were in 11th place. They are from St. Joe High School in Missouri. Let's get loud for Mr. Gage Blanton and Riley Merrow as they come down this line. Cruising through in their personal rig, a Bass Platinum Edition Tundra. Come on up, guys. Their 2-day total, 23-13. That's what they brought in. Had them in 11th place. They get it. All right, guys, bring those fish on up. We got to tell them what to do. Come on to the scales, guys. And let's get loud, Paris, Tennessee, as they come up. Come on up, guys. Okay, 23-13. 1 fish in your bag, it needs to be a monster. You need it to be an 11-pound, 2-ounce fish to take over the lead. 1 pound, 8 ounces for you guys, 10th place. But we'll let you hold it up. Top 12 get to hold up their fish each for this final day. You guys worked hard to get here, and let's hear it one time for this team from St. Joe High School, Gage Blanton and Riley Merrow down in Missouri. All right, guys, let's chat. So, awesome job getting here to the top 12. What was the key as far as fishing on how you got here?
We were throwing really big worms on creek channel ledges near the main river. It was basically a grind. You had to sit there and you had to wait on them and be patient.
Any other keys this week, Riley?
Just staying in one spot for as long as you can if you knew the fish were there.
Okay, so is that what you felt like today? You felt like the fish were there, they just weren't cooperating?
Absolutely. You could see them there, and they just moved off and weren't set up right. That's kind of been the story of the week, just waiting for them to set up.
It's been a great week for you right now, sitting in 10th place. Gage, what year are you in school?
I'm a senior.
Okay, senior, so what's next for you?
College. I'm going to K-State.
Nice, all right. Moving on to college, won our national championship back in 2016. We actually have the college bracket headed to Kansas here in a couple of weeks. What about you, Riley? You're in school?
I'm a senior, already graduated, and I'm going to look for a job.
Okay, awesome. Well, good luck with that. All right, so let's get some thank yous in, Riley.
I'd like to thank my family, everyone that helped us out here, our sponsors, Casto Creek Kennels, Wu Tungsten, my girlfriend for coming this far.
All right, Engage.
I'd like to thank Tackle Supply Depot, Castile Creek Kennels, Real Food, Mom, Dad, my family, Wounded Warriors in Action, Z Decals, God, and Bass for putting on a great tournament.
Well, guys, we appreciate you from the state of Missouri, St. Joe High School. You guys will exit off that way. Nice job. All right, next team coming through the line. They were in 10th place, rolling into today. They are from the North Georgia High School Anglers Club, and it is Maddox Walters and Ryan Jackson coming through the line. Let's hear it for them. Rolling through in a nice personal Phoenix rig and personal Toyota. 24-6 is what they had through 2 days. Guys, grab your fish and come on up. Unfortunately, I don't see a bag of fish, guys, but step on over here. We'll chat real quick. So looks like Kentucky Lake was a little stingy out there for you guys today.
It definitely was. I mean, we had a couple holes that we had our first two bags on, but today it just didn't pan out.
How'd you guys catch those fish that got you here today?
Caught them on a jig, drop shot. We caught them deep for sure. We were fishing pretty much everywhere, though, but mainly down south.
How deep?
About 20 feet.
And when you said south, how far of a run were you guys making each day?
45 minutes, roughly.
And they just, you missed some fish today, caught some short fish, just no fish that measured?
I caught a short fish, and I lost one that I would have kept.
Well, you're in school. Let's talk about that.
I'll be a senior next year, and I would love to come back here, but I don't have a partner, so that's going to be fun.
What about you?
Freshman year in college, so yeah.
Moving on to school with a team?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Where are you going to school?
University of North Georgia.
North Georgia got a good team right there. They made it to the national championship this year. Did you say you were going to college or you're going to be a senior?
I'll be a senior.
All right, well, let's get some thank yous in.
I want to thank my boss, Tim, for letting me get off this week, and I thank my parents watching right now.
Who else?
I want to say hi to my grandparents, my sister, and my mom watching me right now. I want to say thanks for my dad for not drowning me and Ryan today. It was a long day.
But you guys did good. Let's hear for them. Top 12 finish for these North Georgia Anglers. Has them in 12th place. Sorry, guys. We'll have you walk across the stage one more time. Good job, guys. And we'll bring the next team through. They are from Grundy County, Tennessee. They were in 9th place coming into today with 25-2. Let's hear it one time for Grant Dees and Ben Freeman. Cruising through in their Phoenix rig. Minn-coated trolling motor, power poles. Again, 25-2 for this team as they get their fish to come up to the stage. And they have 4 in their bag. Come on up, guys. They're going to make a run at this thing. Right here in the middle. 4 fish. 9-13 is what you need. It's 9-12. We have it tied. 9-11. You're going to miss it. Looking for at least 9-13 with these 4. £10, 5 ounces. New leaders. Grundy County and Tennessee has moved to the top of that leaderboard. Right here, guys. On the east side of this state, our volunteer coordinator is also the head coach of the Grundy County high school team, and I know he's probably a little excited. Let's hear it for your new leaders, Grant Dees and Ben Freeman from Grundy County, 35-7, your 3-day total. All right, guys, 4 fish. That's a good job based on what we've seen so far. It seems like it's a little bit tougher out there today over the past 2 days.
Yeah, it was a little tough, but we grinded through it, and we didn't really catch any until late. But I want to thank my parents, my girlfriend, family, boat captain Bruce Summers, and Barry Arnold, and Tightline Jigs for helping us out.
I want to know how you guys caught them today.
On jigs.
Out deep? How deep were you fishing?
We're sitting in about 18, throwing up to 6.
One spot, or did you have multiple spots across the lake?
We had one shell bed. We fished it mostly.
One shell bed. How big was this shell bed?
Probably about 100 yards long.
And did you guys find that in practice and competition day? When did you find it?
Yeah, we found them in practice, but we had to leave them alone because this lake can't hold 3 days of fishing.
Yeah, well, good job. All right, let's get some thank yous in.
I want to thank my parents and Bruce Summers for helping us.
You ready to see what the hot seat feels like?
Yeah, it's hot out here. Let's go.
Let's see it, guys. Take over the hot seat. We finally got someone to sit in it. Grundy County. We'll see how long you guys can last in that hot seat. All right, next team up. They were in 8th place coming in to today. They're from Bruley High School in Louisiana. Michael Bonadonna and Greg Diamond. $25.10 through 2 days of fishing. Grab those fish, guys, and bring them up to the stage. I see 2 in that bag, but there are 2 nice ones. We might give a run at taking over this lead. 2 fish. You need 9:14 to unseat Grundy. Looking for 9:14. 7 pounds, 3 ounces, all the way up to 4th place for this Bruley High School team. There you go from Louisiana. Let's hear it one time for Michael Bonadonna and Greg Diamond. All right, Greg, good job. Nice tournament. 4th place right now. Who do you want? Let's talk fishing first. How'd you get it done to get you to day number 3?
Oh, it's got tougher and tougher every day. Got to stick with it, stick with your gut, and don't keep the trolling motor down and keep the line in the water.
So tell me about that's great. I mean, I know that's big. What lures and how are you catching them?
It was all kind of mixed from 15 to 20 foot, and we just had to stay at it.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, Greg, let's talk about school. What year are you in school?
I'm going to be a senior this year.
You got 1 more year to get it done and give it 1 more try. What about you, Michael?
I'm going to be a senior as well.
So you guys are going to be a threat next year. Are these juniors making it to this final day? 4th place finish. Well, we'll see. Right now you're in 4th. Let's get some thank yous in.
I'd like to thank all my sponsors, my boat captain, my girlfriend, my big brother, and all my family.
Michael?
I'd like to thank all my sponsors and my dad for being my boat captain and my girlfriend and everybody else who supported me.
4th place, Bruley High School. Good job, guys. Exit off that way. All right, guys. So now that we have a hot seat, I can chat with you. How you feeling?
Not so good.
Well, I didn't think so. A little warm up here?
Just a little bit.
All right, so I like to do the hand test here. Get ready to zoom in. Hold those hands out. A little nervous? No, they're not shaking too. Yeah, I see some shakings going on. All right. We're going to see. He says it's the heat, but I don't think it is. All right, next team coming through the line. Let's see if you can survive another. They were in 7th place coming into today. Capital City High School team in Kansas. Let's get loud for Kyle Simmons and Brett Halstead. Come on through, guys. 25-11 through 2 days of fishing. Step on up, bring us those fish. I see 1 in your bag. Gonna need to be a 9-pounder to overseat Grundy. Looking for 9:13. 2 pounds and 13 ounces takes you guys up to 8th place for this Kansas high school team, Capital City High School. Reach up there, guys. Let's hear it one time for these guys. Kyle and Brett. I will say, while they get those fish in there, we have our live release boat back here. Those fish are going straight back out to the lake so they can be caught again. All right. With that said, Kyle, how'd you guys catch those fish this week to get you here?
We ran up as far back as we could get into a creek, found some clear water, some cool water, and just grinded it out. Fishing really finesse stuff.
So how far away was this creek, Brett?
Oh, about a 25-minute run, but took about 15 minutes to get up in there because of all the rocks and stuff. So.
How shallow it is?
Yeah.
So upriver, which would be south of here, or downriver?
Yep, south of here.
All right, yeah, it's always confusing. You have to think about it here, but upriver. All right, you're in school, Kyle.
I'm a junior. Okay. Going to be senior.
Brett?
Going to be a senior also.
So, again, just like the team we just saw, you guys having a top 12 finish here, and I know you're grinding it back and ready to get back, but, definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with next year.
Yeah, we'll try.
Yeah. All right, let's get some thank yous in, Brett.
I want to say thanks to Kansas Bass Nation and my parents and friends for supporting me all along the way.
Kyle?
Say thanks to my parents. My family came out to watch me today, and my sponsors, Phantom Outdoors and Woo Tungsten, and my girlfriend back home.
How far are you guys from Milford?
We're about 30 minutes.
30 minutes. So the reason I asked them that, they're hosting our college bracket coming up where we will award one college angler a berth to the Bassmaster Classic. Actually, Bethel was in that tournament. They just won the national championship. How about a preview for that event? Anything to expect?
It'll be tough, probably. A lot of smallmouth caught.
Cool thing we're going to do is we're going to do catch, weigh, release, and it's going to be on Bassmaster Live. So we're going to be able to catch the fish, weigh the fish, and let them go right away. Any other predictions that week, Brett?
It's going to be rough.
Well, that's back home. You got to pump the home waters, right? All right, anybody else you want to say our thanks to?
Bass for putting on this event. Really thank you guys.
Brett?
Yeah, Mossy Oak Fishing. I'm really thankful for them to be here, too.
We certainly appreciate them. Good job, guys. Brett and Kyle, 8th place right now, guys, juniors, and they're going to be back, I know that, here in the near future. All right, next team coming up. They were in 6th place coming into today. They are from Minnesota. Let's get loud for the Egan High School team, Brian Linder and Nathan Thompson. Cruising through 26 even through their 2 days of fishing, and they have 5 fish in that bag today. And they might be reaching in. I don't know if they are or not. I think they're just making sure they got all 5 in there. All right, guys, come on up from Minnesota. Let's get loud for Brian and Nathan one time. Going to be close. 5 fish. 9-8. That's what you need with these 5 to unseat Grundy. Looking for 9 pounds, 8 ounces. 12 pounds, 4 ounces. And that is going to push this Minnesota team into the lead, Egan High School. A 3-day total of 38 pounds, 4 ounces is the mark for this team and for this tournament. Your new leaders, Paris, Tennessee. Let's hear it for Minnesota's Egan High School, Brian Linder and Nathan Thomas. All right, guys, as we get those fish in the bag, we'll have you shake hands with Grundy County, Grant Dees, and Ben Freeman. Good job, guys. Let's hear it for them as they exit off the stage. An awesome job for them. We'll see where they end up. You guys. Well, and now there are new leaders, Brian. What's going through your head?
I can't think right now. I mean, it was a great day. I mean, it was a grind, and then I just had to think. I tied on a bait we had like 10 minutes left, and he caught a big one. I caught a big one in the last 10 minutes, and I just can't. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. I mean, if it happens, it happens. But we had a great week coming up here from Minnesota, or down here, I would say. It's hot, but it was a tough practice. We grinded out. We just never gave up. Our coach, my dad, just kept on supporting us, our family, and we just gave the best, and it worked out.
Wow. So what was the bait? I got to know that.
We were mainly just throwing Strike King plastics and a spinner bait.
Hold on, that's way too vague. So you said one bait. I need to know what bait that was.
It's a Strike King Space Monkey and green pumpkin, and spinner bait was white.
Cool. I mean, that's really fishing till the very end, and it might be enough, you know, what Iconelli did in the 03 Classic when he won it. Never give up.
Yeah, never give up is right. We were close to, I mean, we had 2 fish for most of the day, and we were not thinking we were going to catch much more, but we kept grinding it out, and we got 3 big ones close to the end. So,
a couple of questions. You're in school, Brian?
Yes, I am. I just graduated from Egan, and I plan to go to Bemidji State up in northern Minnesota and fish for them, hopefully. So,
hosted our college championship last year, so we know all about that school. Awesome place. What about you, Nathan? You're in school?
Yeah, I just graduated Egan as well, and I plan on going to technical college. So
Good deal, and we can get a team started there if it's not started yet, well within the college series rules. Okay, let's get some thank yous in, Brian.
I want to thank all my sponsors. I got Bassmaster, Bill Lewis. I want to thank the MN Bass for supporting us down here. I want to thank Strike King for making that awesome bait at the end. Outcast, Joe's Sporting Goods, they support us. And I just want to thank all my family, all my friends watching at home just for all the support. It's been great.
Nathan?
yeah, I want to thank all my sponsors as well. Berkeley, Master Nets, VMC, Strike King. Those baits were just killing it this whole week. So, and I also want to thank my parents for supporting me, help get me down here the last 3 years. And I want to say a big thanks to my boat captain, Michael, for putting all the time and effort in these last 3 years of high school fishing. It's been great. Thank you.
Seniors, what a way to go out other than taking home this trophy. Minnesota, Egan High School, your new leaders. Take your seat in that hot seat, and we will see how long you last. All right, next team coming up. We're into that top 5. They are from Headland Bass Team in Alabama, 28-10 through 2 days. Let's get loud as they cruise through with that personal Toyota. It's Gracie Herbold and Aaron Cherry. Again, 28-10. Through 2 days, they fall into 8th place, and they have 4 fish in their bag. Come on up. This is going to be close. £9, 11 ounces. It's what they need to unseat Egan from Minnesota. Looking for 9-11. It's 9-10. It's a tie. It's 9-9. Egan resumes the hot seat, looking for at least 9-11 with these 4. This is going to be tight. £12 even. And Headland High School has now taken the lead. You're only going to catch 4. These are the 4 you need. Your new leaders, Headland High School, Gracie Herbold, and Aaron Cherry. 40 pounds, 10 ounces through 3 days of fishing. While we get those fish back in the bag, we're going to have you guys step over and shake hands with Egan High School, Brian Linder and Nathan Thomas. They held the lead for one team. Let's hear it for Team Minnesota. Awesome job, guys. You're in 2nd place now. We'll see where you end up. Gracie, you guys have just taken over the lead in this final day of this high school national championship.
I don't know if we're going to win, but I'm proud we got here.
4 fish. Let me ask you, did you have the 5th one bite today? That's the question.
We actually did twice. It just never got to the boat.
I want to talk some fishing. How'd you guys catch those fish this week, and what got you here?
I caught mine on an Old Monster or a Texas Red U vibe.
Fishing real deep, I'm guessing?
Yes, sir, about 20 foot of water.
How many spots you guys have this week?
We really mainly fish 2.
That's what it sounds like. Sounds like everybody in this one had those 1 or 2 key spots that was good for you all week.
Yes, sir, that's about it.
Did you find them on your graph, I'm guessing?
Yes, sir.
Any other keys to those spots?
Not really.
All right, Gracie, you're in school?
Yes, sir. I'm going to be a junior.
Going to be a junior. And what about you, Aaron?
Also going to be a junior.
So you guys are coming back sophomores. How about that, making it to this final day? All right, Gracie, who do you want to say higher thanks to? A lot of folks got you here.
I want to say thank you to my Headland Bass Team family. We've really become a family and got really close, and they always support us.
And Aaron, same question.
I would like to thank everybody at home watching, especially Miss Gina Bertasol. She got the team started for all of us.
Cole headed to that classic bracket, so the Headland Bass team just keeps on rolling on.
Yes, sir. Him and Peyton McCord both.
Yeah, both of them. Yeah, I meant Peyton, too. I should have said that. But, all right, y'all take the hot seat. We will see how long you last. Headland Bass team. Okay, we are down to the top 4 teams. So we're getting down to it. We'll bring up the next team. They had 29 pounds and an ounce through 2 days of fishing, and they are from the state of Tennessee. It's the Carnes High School Bass Fishing Team of Josh Lee and Mason Sizek. Come Come on up, guys, in that Z20. 29-1 through 2 days of fishing. Grab those fish and let's bring them up. So one fish today, a little bit tougher it looks like for you guys. We'll see how far up the leaderboard we can get you. It's going to need to be a big one to take over the lead. Needs to be an 11-pounder.
I think it's a little short.
Little shorts, what you said? One fish looks like a smallmouth, I think. Nice one. 3 pounds, 10 ounces. Takes you guys up to 7th place. Reach in there. We'll have you hold them up or hold it up. Nice smallmouth. Step right over there. Good job. Let's hear it for Mason and Josh. All right, guys. Step right over here in the middle. All right. So what was the key this week, Josh? How'd you guys catch your fish?
We caught them on shallow bars about 2 to 3 feet on a football jig.
Any other keys to finding those fish this week, Mason?
Not really. The sharper the drop, really, the better it was. But you just have to fish around them, and the roughest stuff you could find was the best.
And you're in school?
I just graduated.
Congrats. Future plans?
I'm going to Bryan College on a fishing scholarship.
Just won our national championship just a couple of years ago. What about you, Josh? You're in school?
Yeah, I'm about to be a junior.
Okay, junior, and so you got to find you a new partner.
Yeah, I got one lined up I think it's going to be pretty good.
I was going to say, Mason's been a good one.
Yeah, he's been a dang good one. I'm going to miss him.
All right, but now your brother Jake was on that Bryan College team duo, Jacob Fouts, to win the national championship, right?
Yes, he was on Bemidji, right?
Yeah, won it up at Bemidji State, but pretty cool there. Little brother staying with the passion in the family fishing and having a successful tournament at this national championship.
Yeah, well, I mean, everybody from Tennessee knows I come from a line of fishermen, so.
Yeah, your dad, too. Okay, let's get some thank yous in, Josh.
I just thank my parents. My mom got to come up here today, and my dad for being the boat captain. Just everybody who helped us get me here.
What about you, Mason?
Really the same people, all my parents, my sister, and definitely my boat captain. Over the past 4 years, he's taught me more than I could ever learn by myself, and I can't thank him enough for everything that he's done for me.
That's really what it's all about, and you're headed off to college. Mason, we wish you well. Good luck. Josh, I'll see you next year on the high school trail, and Mason on the college trail. All right, Headland High School team, we are down to 3 teams left, Gracie. How you feeling?
Nervous.
I figured that. Mason?
I'm nervous, too.
All right, let's do a hand check. Hold them out. Yeah, they're moving. I don't know if you guys can see it, but they're shaking pretty good. All right, let's get one boat closer as we bring in this next team. They were in 2nd place rolling into today. They were in the lead after day number 1. They are from Natchitoches Central High School. Let's welcome up Wes Rollo and Hunter Owens. Nice Triton personal rig with a Yamaha and some power poles. Come on up, guys. 32-13 through 2 days of fishing. They're in 5th place before we even weigh them. 2 fish in your bag. You have a shot. If they go 7-14, you'll take over the lead. 2 fish. 4 pounds, 10 ounces, all the way up to 3rd place for this Natchitoches Central High School team. That's just below Shreveport, Louisiana. Pretty cool place if you've ever been there before. Let's hear it for Hunter and Wes. Good job, guys. 3rd place. All right, Hunter. So it was a good week for you. How'd you catch those fish?
We caught them on a V&M Lightning Blade and a pork shad.
And I think you guys had a little bit of topwater action early, right?
Yes, sir. We got on a quick topwater bite early in the morning on a topwater walking bait, and it got crazy every day.
I was going to say, anytime you can catch them on topwater, that's always fun, isn't it?
Oh, it's very much fun.
So now, Hunter, are you still in high school? You graduated? What year are you in school?
I'm a senior now.
So senior, moving into a senior?
Yes, moving into a senior.
So you got one more year. What about you, Hunter? Or excuse me, Wes?
I got one more year, too.
So you guys are looking to get an even better finish next year. It's going to be an awesome finish for you, though. We only have 2 teams left, so you're going to walk out of this thing with a top 5. So you got to be awesome and happy with that finish.
Oh, very much so.
And, I like to point out your boat captain, Johnny Leday. been a college angler for many years, and it's just cool to see a college angler taking out these high school anglers for to take you guys out as that coach.
I want to thank Johnny Leday very much. It was his birthday Wednesday, and for him to take the time to come up here for a week, it really does mean a lot.
Who else you want to say hi or thanks to, Hunter?
I want to say hi to my parents back home, and I want to say thanks to everybody that came out today and helped us, because without all of y'all, it wouldn't have made this possible.
Yeah, so now, Wes, I did not know this, so forgive me, but you had leukemia how many years ago?
I finished in 2013, I started 2013 and finished as of 15.
But you are cancer-free now for 3 years, right?
Yes, sir.
How awesome is that right there? And ready to make another run at it in high school next year, right?
I'm hoping to be back next year.
All right, who do we want to say hi or thanks to?
I want to say thank you to the good Lord for helping us be here. My boat captain, Johnny Leday, my parents for helping me get here, and all the sponsors.
And then Hunter?
Mom, Dad, and then just the rest of my family.
All right, guys, fantastic job. Let's hear for Natchitoches Central. You guys will go this way. Other way. All right. 2 to go. Means the worst finish you're going to have is a third place.
That's okay with me.
I'm sure you probably want a first, though, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
Heart pumping a little bit?
A little bit.
Gracie? How many friends you got out here? Are they all right there in front? You got a lot of people pulling for you. All right, y'all ready to bring up the next team? Let's do it. They are coming in from Georgia, leading coming into this day. Let's get loud for them as they come through the line as Spencer Childers and Owen Moss from Pickens High School. Coming through in that personal Skeeter rig. The latest Ultrex on that boat. Grab those fish, guys, and bring them up to the scales. 34-14 was the mark. They were the top team rolling into day number 3. Sitting in front of everybody. They got one in their bag, but they had that lead, so it might be enough to unseat Headland. Come on up. One fish, it needs to be a 5-pounder. We've seen plenty of 5-pounders cross this stage this week. Looking for 5-13. Nice job with fish carries. Nice and alive. We need him to sit still for just 1 second. There it is. 1 pound, 10 ounces. 4th place, guys. Y'all reach in there and hold that fish up. That means you're going to have a top 5 finish no matter what. Let's hear it one time for Pickens High School, Spencer Childers and Owen Moss. All right, guys, step right up back over here. Owen, been a good week. You guys rolled out of here on day number 3, sitting in the lead, so you definitely we're excited, but I want to hear about how you guys caught and what was the key this week.
We were out deep most of the week, and that's how we caught our fish, and today it just slowed down, and we only caught one keeper. So
key lure, Spencer?
Shaky head.
What color?
Green pumpkin.
How deep were you guys fishing?
About 18 to 20.
All right, and what about you, Owen? Let's talk about school. What year are you in school?
I'll be a sophomore this year.
Wow, so a freshman making it to this championship, going to have a top 5 finish. That is awesome. What about you, Spencer?
I'm a senior this year. I graduated.
Graduated. What's your future plans?
I plan on going to college and just keep on fishing.
Yeah, that's awesome. Do you have a college selected already?
Yeah, I've signed with Bethel.
Yeah, awesome. There, your new coach right over there. And we'll talk about it. All-American, we have 12 of those each year. Spencer was one of those. You got to fish with Mark Menendez. I actually texted him. You guys, we have a small tournament at the All-American, but the cool thing about it, they get to go out with an Elite Series angler at Texas Fest, and their prize is they get to go fish with an Elite Series angler. And we score it, and you guys happen to take home that trophy, so, no big deal. But that's pretty cool when you can get texts from an Elite Series angler following you and wishing you well, both of you guys well, while you went out on this tournament. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, me and Mark, we grow to be good friends and text each other all the time, send fish pics and stuff.
That's what's cool to me about the All-American program. All right, let's get some thank yous in, Spencer.
I'd like to thank my parents for supporting me, and I'd like to thank Bassmaster overall. I'd like to thank my sister, Lauren, out there.
What about you, Owen? I know you got a lot of thank yous to get in.
I'd like to thank my boat captain, Jesse Millsaps, all the people back home in Georgia that's been supporting us, and my parents.
And then you got you a new partner lined up?
Yeah, I do.
We wish you well. I look forward to seeing you there. And Spencer, I look forward to seeing you on the college series, guys. All right. You guys have survived every team except for one. It is about to come down to it. Now I really need to know how nervous you are.
I mean, whatever happens, happens. We can't really.
That's such an easy answer.
It's the truth.
Yeah, you are right. I mean, the fish have already been caught, and we just have to make it official. But seriously, what's going through your head?
At least it'll be an Alabama team that wins.
That is true. Very true. All right, Eric, let's get another hand check. Hold them out, guys. Oh, yeah, they're shaking good. All right, so you know what we're going to do, though? You guys are officially out of the hot seat. So step on up and come over here. Stand right here. All right, Paris, Tennessee, this is about to go down. You guys ready? Nah, that's weak. You guys ready to crown a national champion? All right, let's do this. Let's bring in this team. They're sitting in third place coming into today. They're from the Birmingham area. They attend Briarwood Christian School. 31-9 through their 2 days of fishing as they come up. Grayson Morris and Tucker Smith. Let's get loud for them. And there's two really nice bass. And they have 3 more in that bag to go with those 2. This is going to be close. Cruising through in that personal Triton Mercury package. Come on up, guys. Bring those 5 fish to the scales. Let's hear it for them as they come up. All right, Paris is about to go down. 31-9 through 2 days of fishing for this Briarwood Christian School. You need 9. You need 9-2 to take home this trophy. If it's 9-1, it's a tie. If it's 9 even, it goes to the other squad. Looking for at least 9-2. 18 pounds, 9 ounces. And Briarwood Christian School is going to take home this trophy. Let's hear for the Headland Bass team. Good job, Gracie and Aaron. We're going to hold them up, and then we're going to have a special presentation for you guys. Look at those nice bass. 18 pounds, 9 ounces, a 3-day total of 50 pounds, 2 ounces for this Briarwood Christian School. All right, we got a special presentation for you guys. I'm going to introduce the Director of Marketing for Mossy Oak, Mr. Dustin Whitaker, as he comes to the stage representing our title sponsor. Dustin?
Congratulations. Just want to say congratulations to you guys on winning the 2018 Mossy Oak High School Bassmasters Fishing Championship. Congratulations, guys.
Step up, guys, with that trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, Paris, Tennessee, your 2018 Mossy Oak Fishing Bassmaster High School National Champions presented by Dick's Sporting Goods. And we got some more stuff. Dustin, you want to tell them what else we're giving them?
You guys also get $4 grand and scholarship money.
That's right, scholarships. Dustin, step up right there. Let's get a photo of that. Look at that, $2,000 going to each angler wherever they attend school. We're going to ask Gary Mason to go ahead and make his way up to the stage. Thank you, Dustin. And let's hear from Mossy Oak, our title sponsor, and all they have been doing for this sport. Thank you very much, Dustin. And we're going to bring up Mr. Gary Mason for another presentation. While they're doing that, guys, I got to talk fishing. We got to talk for a second. How'd you catch them? You guys had a monster bag today.
We caught them really shallow.
Early in the morning, late in the day. Give me the skinny.
All right, so we started off throwing a ribbit across the lily pads in the morning in like 2 feet of water. But then we didn't get any bites on that, so we went back in this creek that we'd fished for the past 3 days. And today we didn't know if we were going to catch them or not, but we were just going to swing for the fences. And we started flipping bushes, started throwing chatterbait around him. He'd throw a chatterbait in front while I flipped behind him, and we just ended up catching them, and everything just went right. So,
when'd you have that 18-9 bag by?
What was it? Like, it was the end of the day because he caught
he caught a big one at the end of the day.
You guys really worked throughout the day to get it done. Any other keys this week to get you into today besides how you caught them today?
No, sir. We flipped the same jig and threw the same chatterbait all 3 days. We knew it was going to work. Just stay consistent. So that's what we did again today. Just really focused on key bites and had to get them in the boat, and we knew it was on the line. So.
Thank yous. I know you got J.T. Russell, student at University of Montevallo, so another college student taking you guys out. Who else you want to recognize?
My parents. Yeah, and all my whole family.
Who else?
All my friends.
First off, I want to thank the Lord Jesus Christ for just giving us this opportunity, and just like we had all faith in Him, just persevering. So, thank Him, thank Hammer Rods for giving us some good rods for this tournament, and thanks to the parents, everybody watching online, all my friends, family, and it just means a lot to us.
And I have one thank you to add to that for the entire field. Let's give a round of applause for the entire families and all the boat captains who have taken out all these anglers throughout the week. All right, we have a special presentation. I'm going to introduce Gary Mason and Kenny Loudon. Gary's the head coach of the Bethel University fishing team. Gary, I'm going to hand you the mic, and you can tell everybody what these kids have just been awarded.
All right, thank you, Hank. Thank you, John. Boys, man, what a run. Great job, great job. On behalf of Bethel University, Coach Kenny Loudon and myself, and our athletic department, we want to present you with a $7,000 per year scholarship, $28,000 for 4 years to attend Bethel University and be a part of the championship Bethel University bass fishing program. We hope when you graduate school that you'll use these scholarships to attend our great program and our great school. And congratulations once again from Bethel University. How about that?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gary. Let's get a photo right there with all their scholarship dollars. So total $60,000 you see right there when you add in the $4,000 and the $56,000 offer. And the gifts keep coming. We've got 2 Abu Garcia Veritas rods for these guys. And where's the coach? Boat captain, make your way up to the stage. Top 12 don't go anywhere. Come on, coach. And we have 2 Revo reels for you guys as well. The bad thing is they never have enough hands to hold everything. All right, let's do this. Let's set the trophy down right here, guys, in the middle. Got the plaques. Your coach coming? Here he comes. All right, hand them plaques. They're hot, guys. Be careful. Yeah, JT, come on up. All right, Paris, I need you to get loud again because we always like to do 2 takes. Your 2018 Mossy Oak Fishing Bassmaster High School National Champions presented by Dick's Sporting Goods. Briarwood Christian School, Grayson Morris, Tucker Smith taking it home with 50 pounds, 2 ounces. JT, anything you want to say about these guys and how they did this week?
Man, they fished their hearts out, and they really deserve it. That's all I got to say. They fished their hearts out and did what they were supposed to do, and it all came together.
I know you're a proud coach. Guys, good job. We will have you exit off. We're going to bring up the top 12 in that order. 12th place. You guys go ahead and make your way backstage. I hope you're here. If you, all the anglers, come to the stage. We're going to bring you up for your presentations. All right. 12th place, parents. You can come take these pictures. $1,000 total in scholarships. $500 to each angler. It's the North Georgia Anglers, Maddox Walters and Ryan Jackson. Come on up, guys. Let's hear it for those guys right there. 24-6 through 3 days of fishing. Congratulations. All right, 11th place, also $1,000, $25,500 from St. Joe High School. Come on up, guys. Gage Blanton and Riley Miro. Good job, guys. And sorry, North Georgia, you guys can keep that Happy Gilmore check. That was my fault. It's yours to keep. Good job, guys. 10th place, let's get loud for our only duo Lady Angler team to make it to this top 12 from Abbeville High School, Dalen Whaley and Molly Buford. $1,000 going to these ladies, too, $500 each. Ninth place, Capital City High School team over in Kansas. Come on up, Kyle Simmons and Brett Housestead. $1,000 to these guys as well. Taking it back home to Kansas. Eighth place here in the state of Tennessee, Carnes Bass Fishing High School team, Josh Lee and Mason Sizek. 32-11, $1,000 to these guys as well. Seventh place, our Triton Scholarship, worth $1,000 from Brewley High School. Come on up, Michael Bonadonna and Greg Diamond, 32-13. Good job, guys. Congratulations. Sixth place from Grundy County High School, $1,250 to these guys, $625 each. Grant Dees and Ben Freeman with 35-7. Come on up, guys. Fifth place, $1,500 total for these guys from Pickens High School in Georgia. Spencer Childers and Owen Moss, 36 pounds, 8 ounces. Come on up, guys. Fourth place, $1,750. Plus 2 rods from Abu Garcia. Natchitoches Central High School, Wes Rollo and Hunter Owens. Come on up, guys. 37-7. Their 2-day total. Plus some nice Abu Garcia hats as well. Third place, Egan High School in Minnesota. Come on up, Brian Linder and Nathan Thompson. $2,000 total, $1,000 each. So we got some plaques. Coach, we need you to come up too. I don't know if I just made you scramble. Come on up. Also 2 Abu Garcia Revo reels. And again, $2,000 right there, guys. Congratulations. The coach is pumped. One time for Egan High School. Good job. Lots of goodies. And then second place, the Headland High School bass team. Gracie Herbold and Aaron Cherry. Coach 2, come on up, Coach. $1,250 to each angler. $2,500 total. Plus 2 rods, 2 Veritas rods, plus 2 Revo reels. And we're going to have to ask Gary Mason and Kenny Loudon after we take pictures to come back up for another special presentation to second place. We got to get the plaques. Let's get the plaques first. Take a picture. Again, we apologize for giving away too much stuff. There you go. Let's hear for Headland High School bass team. And now we'll welcome up once again head coach Gary Mason and Coach Kenny Loudon of the Bethel University bass team for another special presentation.
Thank you, John. Thank you, Hank. Hey, let's give another round of applause to all those boat captains. I tell you what a great job they do. Well, guys, on behalf of Bethel University, our athletic department, Coach Loudon and myself, we want to offer you $5,000 per year for a total of $20,000 for 4 years when you graduate high school to attend Bethel University and be a part of our Bethel University Championship Wildcat Bass Fishing Team. What do you think about that?
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I will let you know that we got a couple of really good young ladies coming in on the team by the time you get there, so you'll make a great addition, both of you will, to Bethel University. Congratulations on what you've done. You know, number 2 in the world ain't bad.
All right, congratulations again, guys, to you. And I don't know if Coach was telling Gracie about the girls or Aaron about the girls. Congratulations again to our second place team, guys. Good job. All right, the only thing we have left to give out, and I don't think they are here, 9-6 Big Bass. They're going to win 2 Revo reels, and we're going to send it out to them. Folks, that's going to do it for us. Paris Landing, Paris, Tennessee, Huntington, Tennessee, Bethel University. You guys have been fantastic. Huge shout-out to all our volunteers, all the hard work they've done, but mainly a huge shout-out to all you who push high school fishing wherever you are in your neck of the woods. Please help continue that movement. It is an awesome movement. We had right at 1,200 competitors fishing in this national championship, qualified for this championship alone, and it cannot be done without you. So we thank you very much for all the hard work that you have done. I got to give a huge shout-out to the entire Bass staff for all that they did to make this tournament work and this year work for this season. Our season is going to be coming out in about 3 to 4 weeks is our goal, guys. 3 to 4 weeks, so tune in to Bassmaster.com so you can see that. But we are going to say see you later from the 2018 season. Another record year for this high school series with our new title sponsor, Mossy Oak Fishing, and our presenting sponsor, Dick's Sporting Goods. Again, for the entire Bass staff, our volunteer crew, our JM and Associates crew, check out Bassmaster.com for those airing dates that'll be in a couple of weeks for this tournament. For John Stewart, I'm Hank Weldon. See you later, 2018. We'll be back in 2019.